check. Testing, testing.
Please welcome author, journalist, television producer, and on-air personality, your host, Marc Freden. This is Mike's Camera Action.
People want to be in the media today more than ever. Maybe it's you. Why not? You see the success of everyday people becoming overnight stars on reality television, podcasters taking off, and internet videos going viral. Who doesn't want in? It looks like fun. Let's face it, what is podcasting? Radio from your home in your pajamas? Hardly. But that doesn't mean there isn't plenty of opportunity just waiting for you, and success can happen to any one of you. When it came to breaking into the media, I got lucky. My very first important on-camera opportunity was thanks to the great comedian Robin Williams. I had been hired by a syndicated entertainment news television series, then in development, to create a new personality for red carpet segments. Prior to this assignment, red carpet segments were perfunctory, strung-together shots of stars arriving, and not personality-driven. This show wanted something different and sent me out to a prestigious red carpet to do, well, something different. That wasn't going to be easy, as we weren't on the air yet and stars weren't likely going to talk to us. We needed to be noticed, so I decided to wear a very loud, colorful shirt, a sort of beacon in the crowd. Well, as he made his way down the red carpet, Robin Williams caught sight of my shirt and shouted, "Somewhere there's a curtain missing!" I instructed the cameraman to break the rules and pull back the camera to a two-shot so the audience would see what Williams was talking about. And Williams and I bantered accordingly. "You couldn't decide on a color, so you chose them all," he went on. And that segment went on to cement my position as the wacky two-shot reporter on the red carpets. I established a niche, and that is the secret to success in the media. Establish a niche that is purely you and only you. So let's talk about you wanting to be in the media. With so many platforms of entertainment these days, opportunity is everywhere. I like to think of it as the wild, wild west of a land grab. If you're creative, novel, interesting, unique, persistent, and prolific. But it all starts with two questions. Who are you? And what do you want to do in the media? Mike's Camera Action starts with these questions and answers so many more, as this guide peels the layers to help you develop and hone just what you have to offer and how the media is your best option to get there. So let's start with the first question. Who are you? Well, let me make it quite clear from the start. You are not a person. You are a product. If you intend to survive in the media, you are simply marketing and selling the product of you. I've been in the room when executives were discussing amongst themselves whether I was too tall, too short, too thin, too fat, too masculine, too feminine, too old, too young, and it was all too much. Until I realized they weren't talking about me, Marc. They were talking about the product of Marc. Being able to recognize the difference between the person and the product is an asset. It allows you to look objectively at what you're offering the audience, allows you to mold the product appropriately when change is needed or constructive criticism is offered, and finally, allows you to deflect unnecessary or unfair criticism. Ignore the haters. The more successful you are, the more they will surface, and they are only looking at the product, not you, the person. So what is the product? What do you do? Do you have a special skill, offer a service, have a unique talent, a special or insightful knowledge? Or have you established yourself as a brand? All of these things are highly marketable, but only if you can answer this one question. Would you buy the product you are selling? If you can answer an honest yes, then you are well along in the process. If it's a no, then you have some work to do. At this point, you're probably wondering, how do I get started? Again, it comes down to two questions. What is the format that best showcases the product? And what do I need to do to develop the product? Mike's Camera Action takes an in-depth look at the process. Let's face it, you are your asset. And it's hard to market objectively an asset that is actually you, to get the maximum results in expansion and exploitation. Is a traditional television series the way to go? What about webisodes? Or is it a podcast? Only you know what you have to offer and what the end result is you want to achieve. Are you offering something new and different, or is it the same old, a concept that is already popular and potentially overdone, overused, and is the audience over it? Mike's Camera Action has the answers and the insight to keep you objective and on point. Looking at question 2, what do I need to do to develop the product? My best answer is hone your personality and presentation. Mike's Camera Action again takes you through the steps to polish everything from your look to your message. Whether you're selling a skill or a product or yourself, you get one shot at a first impression, and you have to have them wanting for more. Can you be discovered? Absolutely, but you're not going to do it alone. Look for help, opinion, and criticism. And with that, I'll leave you with this final piece of advice. Use everyone, but abuse no one. Friends, family, colleagues, experts, they're out there, and they can be great help. Again, use everyone, but abuse no one. So we know you want to be in the media. Why is Mike's Camera Action the must-have book for you? It's your insider's guide to finding your niche, developing your product, and maximizing your exposure. Mike's Camera Action is not your how-to textbook. It's your practical guide to achievement. As such, if you want in, you need this. Mike's Camera Action. If you want to be in the media, if you need to be in the media, if you've been thrust into the spotlight, the media is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. I'm Marc Freden. I've taken a 40-year media career and turned that experience into a new book filled with the answers you want to know and information you need to know to turn you into a viral sensation. Mike's Camera Action. Insights, expertise, and yes, I even talk about her. Mike's Camera Action is available now.